What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Brawling John with another episode of How to Play. And on this episode, we are memeing and dreaming. I cooked up a really fun team, right? So here's the concept. I want to feature all of the restricted Pokemon in in the entire Regulation G format. And as you guys already know, Calyrex Shadow is probably the best Pokemon in the format. It's the Pokemon that people prep for the most. It's the most meta impacting. Just having a base 120 Ghost 100% accurate spread move is just actually insane. It's so strong. So a lot of the Calyrex teams that are out there are pretty straightforward, right? You're either going to put Calyrex with Tornadus and you're going to make a hyper offense team with maybe like Psychic Terrain, E-Force, or you're going to do Calyrex balance, which is you take Calyrex, you put a nice core around it, and you play a nice balanced game where you position your Calyrex to win. Now, those teams are already all over the YouTube circuit, so what I wanted to do when I featured Calyrex Shadow is to just build like a really fun team, like just genuinely fun. And this is something that I was kind of thinking of. Somebody in my Discord, they asked me if I could make an Altaria team, and I was like, now? In Regulation G? But then I started thinking about it, and I'm like, well, Altaria does some things that are unironically pretty good, right? So I got to look at Altaria, and here's some of the things that it can do for your team. It's a very bulky dragon type. What does that mean? That means that it can switch into the fire, water, grass core with relative ease, right? This thing switches on Rillabooms, it switches on Incense, it switches in on Urshifu especially well, which are the main, fire, water, grass core that you're going to run into the ladder. And it has Cloud 9, so it can turn off the weather. There's a lot of Photosynthesis teams running around. There's a lot of Kyogre teams running around. So Cloud 9's pretty cool, but it's still not a good Pokemon. How can we win? Well, the meta has kind of separated itself into two general directions. You're either playing Calyrex Shadow or you're not playing Calyrex Shadow. And what I mean by that is a lot of people have dropped Flutter Mane. Why? Because Calyrex Shadow is faster and it could pretty much one-shot, to keep it simple. So people who are planning for strong offensive ghost types are planning for Calyrex, or they already have Calyrex. Now, why is that important? Altaria has Perish Song. So Perish Trap is a well-known strategy. Basically, you pair a Perish Song user with Gothitelle. Gothitelle will use Shadow Tag to keep the opponents locked in. You hit Perish Song, you survive 3 turns, and you win. So what's the big deal? Well, Ghost-type Pokemon are not affected by Shadow Tag. They're allowed to switch out. So with Flutter Mane usage dropping, that kind of leaves an opening for Perish Song, because one of two things are going to happen. Either you have Calyrex, and I could use my own Calyrex versus yours, or you don't have Calyrex, and now I could use Perish Trap. So it's this really interesting team dynamic that kind of came together to be like a bit of a best-of-one monster here, where in Team Preview you have some very clear lines to win. So what do you do if your opponent does not have a Calyrex Shadow and you don't really think they're going to lead Incineroar? Gothitelle plus Altaria. It's a very simple strategy. You're going to fake out, you're going to Perish Song, you're going to protect your Goth, you're going to set up Tailwind with Altaria. The Tailwind is very important. Why? Because Calyrex Shadow in the back wants to be able to win any 2v2, so you either need to match Tailwind or set up a Tailwind so that you don't lose to Scarf Pokemon, namely Scarf Urshifu, right? Now, let's take a look at our supporting cast, right? We have Incineroar, Urshifu, and Amoonguss. This Amoonguss is the heart and soul of the team. Why? If we're playing against Cali Shadow, that means we cannot bring Perish Song, or Perish Trap, I should say. But this Amoonguss is Terra Dark, so that you can lead Amoonguss plus Cali Shadow in the Cali Mirror match. You could go Terra Dark, and you can foul play the opposing Calyrex, which is insanely strong. This thing is immune to Expanding Force. It's going to resist Astral Barrage. It still gives you Spore Pressure. It still gives you Rage Powder Pressure, Regenerator, Citrus Berry. This Amoonguss is so strong. We actually 3-shotted a Ogerpon Hearthflame with Foul Play, which ended up being really relevant in testing. So this Amoonguss allows you to win the Cali Shadow Mirror, and then you can play Perish Song for everything else, right? Let's think about those hard Trick Room teams like Cali Ice. Okay, you want to lead Cali Ice Rider? Okay, I'm going to put you on a timer. You got 3 turns. And then we bring in Cali Shadow and we do all the damage we can. Urshifu is Mystic Water because in this build, a lot of times you'll have Tailwind up thanks to Altaria. And you can have Urshifu plus Calyrex in the back. Those two are going to win almost any 2v2. Ideally, Gothitelle, Altaria, they'll Perish Trap a pair of Pokemon, they'll go down, and then Calyrex plus Urshifu complement each other perfectly. Why? Because Incineroar wants to come in and beat Calyrex, but Urshifu won't let it. This team is very simple. It's essentially Calyrex balance, Incin, Urshifu, Amoonguss, with a built-in Perish mode. It's actually really fun. It's really solid. It's one of those things where I would say try it before you knock it, and I hope I get to show you guys throughout this video the power of this team, and I hope you guys enjoy it. As always, 10 comments and I will drop the Pokepaste. I am a baby YouTuber, so if you enjoy the content, you know, drop a like, drop a sub, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Follow me on Twitter, Brawlic John. Follow me on Twitch, Brawlic John. Follow me on TikTok, Brawlic John. I'm all over the place. Show love because I'm a small YouTuber. So if you show me love, I'll show you the love back. Thank you guys for clicking on the video. Thank you guys for watching the explanation of the team. Now let's get straight into these matches and let's show people the power of Perish Trap. Yeah, alrighty, here we go. And this is one of the new teams that's actually been running around the meta. It's very strong. So Zamazenta Rain is really strong because the Pelipper has Wide Guard for Cali. Zamazenta himself is able to set up Iron Defenses. They have Lando for opposing Raging Bolt. They have their own Raging Bolt. They have Amoonguss. It's actually a really good team. I think I'm actually going to go for Perish Trap here because they don't have any ghost types, which means if they don't lead Incineroar, I'm actually able to catch them incredibly off guard in what should be a really good way. I can match their Tailwind, which is really good as well. And then I have Urshifu, right? Which can also be really good for me because they're probably going to give me the rain here. So I think I'm good to go with these 4 here. It'll be very interesting. I'm not Scarf Shifu. I think in a way I do wish that I was Scarf Shifu. For this particular matchup, it's pretty good. But with the Mystic Water, I am going to be hitting like an absolute unit. And I am pretty bulky too. And I have some speed for the Tailwind matchup. So we'll see how it goes. But this is a very cool team. So they do lead Zamazenta plus Pelipper. This is pretty good for me because now I get to put the Zamazenta into essentially a timer here with Perish. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to fake out the Zam and I am going to click Perish Song here. And then next turn I can protect, match the Tailwind because I assume their Pelipper is going to go for Tailwind as well here. I'm really interested to see what they go for here. Their best play is to send damage directly into the Goth with the Pelipper, because they probably can 2-hit KO me and Rain if they're Weather Ball. So that's probably their best play, but this is exactly what I wanted. I want to take out the Zamazenta and create a situation where Calyrex Shadow can come in off the bench and win a 2v2 with Focus Sash and Urshifu by its side. So here goes the fake out. No Terastallization for my opponent, which is pretty interesting. The Altaria outspeeds the Pelipper. That's good to know. We are going to go for the Perish Trap here. And they Hurricane the Altaria. Honestly, that couldn't have went better. I feel like that's as good as I could ever hope for it to be on turn 1. So I'm feeling really good about that play here. So now my Goth can just go for a Protect, because Goth is the most important thing here. And I feel like I want to go for a Tailwind, so that I could either match their Tailwind or whatever it is that I want to do here. So I think I'm going to go for Tailwind on the Altaria. And then I can Protect the Altaria next turn, which could be really, really good. So Goth goes for Protect. I'm really hoping they double the Goth here. That would be nice. They set up an Iron Defense, which is fine. I mean, Altaria might live a Body Press at +3 with chip damage. I'm actually not sure. I really want to see Pelipper attack into the Goth here. He Weather Balls the Altaria. So even though I resist, this is going to do... Oh, actually, you know what? Altaria ate that shit. So I'm totally cool with this. I'm actually really, really cool with this. Yeah, this feels great. So now, I have Tailwind up. I can go for a Dark Pulse to kind of flinch the Pelipper here, I think. Yeah, Dark Pulse, flinch the Pelipper, and then protect the Altaria here. And then I think the Perish Trap is successful. If I could get a nice little flinch on the Pelipper, that'd be perfect. Oh, I actually outspeed the Zam. I should have went for flinch on Zam. Oh, he body presses Goth. Okay, Goth eats that up. And Hurricane into Goth. That's a good play by them. But Goth eats it up! Woo! Let's go. Give me that Agua Berry. So now here's the question. Do I risk a switch in here? Because I could, in theory, switch out here. But I don't really like my switch-ins. I mean, I could switch in Urshifu on the Altaria slot. But they might go for like a Hurricane or something like that. I almost just want to double sack and just set up a 2v2 in the back. I almost just want to double sack and set up a 2v2 here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to protect on the Goth. And I am going to... just randomly Moonblast something in case for some reason he somehow switches. So I'll Moonblast into this slot here. He's probably going to Tailwind, which I think is his best play if he goes for Tailwind here. He should Tailwind. But let's see what they go for here. I'm just sacking. I'm okay with us doing a 2-for-2 trade. They go for Body Press. Altaria lives. That's an important count to know in my head. They do match the Tailwind, which is a really, really good play for them. The thing about it is I have Urshifu, right? So now we trade. Zamazenta's gone. Pelipper's gone. Now I have Calyrex Shadow, and they don't have a restricted, right? Now, you could make the argument that I could have swapped into Urshifu there, and I could have saved my Altaria. And maybe that was the play here, but I think this is fine. I think we just want to set up a 2v2, and we just want to let Cali Shadow do his thing. But yeah, I'm feeling really good about this game. Let's go ahead and bring out the Cali Shadow. Let's go ahead and bring out the Urshifu. I want to see no Raging Bolt. If they have Raging Bolt, that sucks a little bit, but let's see what they have. Okay, so Incineroar is good to see, because Urshifu can just Murderfy it, right? And Amoonguss. Okay, Incin Amoonguss. So I think this is double Protect, right? This is double Protect, I think. Or do I not double Protect, right? Do I not double Protect? Because, yeah, you can fake out the Urshifu, but then what, right? I have... Yeah, you know what? I'm not even going to bother. Oh, I'm actually the wrong Terra. That's kind of annoying. Although, I could Terra Psychic and just try to take out this Amoonguss here. That seems like a pretty decent play. Terra Psychic into the Amoonguss, and then just go for Surging Strikes into the Incin here. Because you're going to have to fake me out, right? Yeah, you know what? Let's just do this. Let's just do this. Their best play is Fake Out Spore, and I guess I'm not playing around it. But the thing about Fake Out Spore is with the Terra Psychic, I have a chance to one-shot this Amoonguss. I'm actually not supposed to be Terra Psychic. I forgot to change it to Terra Ghost, but here we are, you know? Here we are. Okay, so the Incin... Oh, the Amoonguss is terrestrializing. It's a Terra Dragon. Why? Are you just like Rage Powder or something? So they do fake out my Urshifu. Okay. Oh, that still kills. Oh, it's a crit. Oh, Calyrex, please. Cut it out, buddy. I don't know if crit matters because, like, I'm 252, so crit might not matter, but that's a GG's. Your boy just got perished. Oh my god, Cali Shadow, cut it out, cut it out, cut it out. Alright, Astral Barrage, Surging Strikes, that's just the GG's. Battle was cancelled. Shout out to my opponent, but the Altaria was too good for him. Yeah, alrighty, here we go. And this is a really bad matchup. So what hurts about this is it's not just that that they're Trick Room, right? Like, because I definitely have tools to address Trick Room. It's the fact that they are Necrozma, which is a ghost type. So because Necrozma Dawnwings is ghost, I can't Perish Trap it because it can just sub out. So then the question becomes, well, how do I want to play this? How do I want to try to deny Trick Room or anything like that? I could lead Incineroar here, which is pretty threatening with Fake Out pressure, but then the issue is, with that is they have terrain, and I am not Snarl on my Incin here. I do think Dark Amoonguss is, like, pretty badass here, so I kind of like the idea of Amoonguss. Altaria unironically turns off the weather, which is, like, pretty good as well. But yeah, also Urshifu is pretty damn good too, huh? Okay, so I think I'm down to go Incineroar, Urshifu, Cali, and Amoonguss here. This could go pretty bad. I'm not really too sure how to play this matchup. This is a very, very, very tough matchup for me here. I'm hoping they just lead, like, Indeedee plus the Necrozma Dawnwings. Now, one thing I have to remember about Dawnwings is he pressures me with Power Herb. He pressures me with Power Herb because they sometimes carry Meteor Beam so that they can knock out the Incineroars, and I have to keep that in mind. So, they do give me the Indeedee plus this guy. The thing is do I dedicate my Terra on Incineroar to dodge a possible Meteor Beam here? And then if I do, well, he wants to Trick Room, right? He wants to just follow me and Trick Room. That's what he wants to do. And honestly, I kind of didn't really lead too good into that. Astral Barrage would have been, like, probably pretty good, actually, because it gets around Follow Me, but then he just Terras, and it's not, like, the greatest thing in the world. So I think what I want to do is I want to just Parting Shot. I want to just Parting Shot here, and then do I want to commit my Terra? I probably don't. I probably just want to go for a Surging Strikes into this dude, and I'll just give him what he wants. So there's the Follow Me. Okay. So the reason why we do this is Trick Room's going up, right? Trick Room's going up. So if Trick Room's gonna go up, let's position our Amoonguss. Let's get Urshifu out. Let's swap Incin back in. You know what I mean? Like, there's things we could do here. Here's the Parting Shot. I wonder if I should have just knocked off, but then I don't want to give them free access to Torkoal either. At least not right now. So let's bring in Amoonguss. Now, I assume this is Trick Room from the Necrozma, right? What's interesting is oh, he just Meteor Beams. He did not set up Trick Room. Okay, that's greedy. That's so greedy. Okay. I eat my berry. That's so greedy, I feel. Okay, so I have a play here. I'm gonna go Terra Dark. I'm gonna Spore this slot. And then I'm just gonna Surging Strikes the Indeedee here. Because you didn't set up the Trick Room. So, even if you take my Urshifu this turn with Expanding Force, that's okay. Just don't be Terra Grass, Terra Water. This is fine. This is so cool. Wait a minute, my opponent threw. See? I told you guys, they be getting greedy with that Meteor Beam. I know how the Necrozmas play. They see Incineroar, they want that Meteor Beam. Shout out to Amoonguss being an absolute demon, and I get Regenerator too if I need it. If I need it. There goes the follow me. That's okay, baby. That's okay, because here comes the spore. This is how you do it. Na 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 na. This is how you do it, and the Amoonguss is broken. Yeah, this is how you do it. Expanding Force D's. Nuts. Not today, demon. Go to sleep with your no trick room having self. With your no trick room having self. Watch how fast I bring out this Cali Shadow. You're not even gonna believe it. You're not even gonna believe it. Here comes the Cali. Boom, doom, boom, ba doom, boom. This is how we do it. Okay, so that's a little bit scary because they could go for Sleep Powder. But it's fine. It's fine. We just you know what? No way he has Wide Guard. He could have Fake Out. I could just no, Rage Powder doesn't work. He's a Grass type. Okay, we double. We just double. Ooh, Psychic is crazy work. Nasty Plot's crazy work too. I want to go for the Astral Barrage here. Get down the chip damage that I need. Alright, big Astral Barrage. I'm assuming he's going for Sleep Powder. I mean, that's the best play he could go for. Ooh, does Foul Play pick up actually? Oh, he went for a Moongi. Oh. Okay. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. That ain't a problem. That ain't a problem. So now you have Torkoal in the back, right? Okay, so I think I know their play. I think I know their play. So now you switch into Torkoal, right? Switch into Torkoal. And you switch into Torkoal, you Sleep Powder the Cali. So I Fake you out, and I Astral Barrage. Oh, no switches. Oh no! I forgot about Psychic Terrain. Everybody pretend that did not happen. Whoopsies! My bad, that's my bad. That's my bad on aisle 1. Oh my god, imagine he wakes up in Trick Rooms. Oh no, 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 no. I thought he was gonna switch in Torkoal to Outspeed. Oh, is it Trick Room? Oh, never mind, he's throwing. Never mind, he's just throwing. LOLs. I mean, that's a good play, just not against me. Okay, so this guy's Moongeist Beam, Meteor Beam, Protect and Trick Room? Why are all, oh, that's not good. That's not good. Is this thing faster than Instant? Frick, dude. Crap. Crappy McCraps. Psychic the Earth. Earth is not faster than Instant. I think we Protect. But it's Instant faster than Necrozma. Okay. Instant, are you faster than these guys? Okay. So I could have just Psychicked here. What are you going for? EQ? That might one-shot Instant. I mean, he doesn't have his Flame Orb yet. Oh, he had Long Rush. Oh, we're so good. Okay, but do we lose the terrain? Yeah, we lost the terrain, which is probably the only way I was gonna one-shot this thing. But I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Because we go for Flare Blitz and Psychic, right? It should be enough. It should be enough. I'm +1. I'm +1. I'm +1. I don't know. Yes! Oh, let's go. Clutch. Oh my god, that game was so scary. Let's go, dude. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You love to see it. Shout out to my opponent. GG's. Yeah. Alrighty, here we go. And this is an interesting matchup. I mean, he doesn't actually even have a restricted, which is a little bit weird. He also doesn't have a ghost type, but he does have instant, right? I would imagine that the instant is 100% coming. So I'm wondering if Perish Trap is even like the right play for this type of matchup. They have screens. They probably got Sucker Punched and stuff like that. They probably want to lead Grim. I almost want to do like an Urshifu kind of lead. Like, I don't know if Perish Trap is good here, but then again, they have so many like weird options on their team. Maybe I do go for this just so I can get Tailwind up, and that'll make Urshifu like so much stronger. So I think I'll go for these two. I'll bring the Cali and I'll bring the Urshifu, I think. Even though there's a lot of tricky things in this matchup, they have grassy terrain with the Rillaboom. Maybe I just bring Incin. And then I let Ghost Horse take care of Lando, right? Yeah, I guess that's probably the best play here. Let's do that. The thing about this team is, well, the thing about me bringing these four is it's essentially 3 supporters and 1 Cali, which is not the greatest, but my opponent's team is so weird. It's a Regulation F team, but like it's so unironically decent into what I have here. But let's see what they go for here. I'm hoping no... Okay, so no Incin here, which is pretty good for me, honestly, because that means I can successfully Perish Trap. I just have to live the turns. So with the grassy terrain, it could be a little bit tougher here. I'm going to go for Fake Out into Raging Bolts because he's the biggest threat, and then I'm going to Perish Song. The good thing about this is Altaria feels like absolutely no threat from the Rillaboom. So I'm just worried about the Rillaboom. Yeah, there it is. I'm worried about Knockoff doing way too much damage, which is exactly what it did. So not all Rillabooms carry Knockoff. That's almost the worst case scenario, because even if you just would have attacked me normally, I would have been able to live based on the Aguav Berry. But because it's specifically Knockoff, then this gets pretty bad, right? I don't think there's any way I can successfully Perish Trap anymore, which is a little unfortunate. But I think I still have plays that I can make. So we're going to protect the Goth here. We are going to set up a Tailwind. I think that'll kind of help me longer term here. Yeah, let's set up the Tailwind so that my Incin is faster than Raging Bolts. That'll be pretty important in the end game. But it's still, it's a very tough matchup. It's crazy because they have like this old school team with Knockoff Rillaboom. I mean, maybe Knockoff is going to pick up a little bit because of, I guess he might Dragon move my Altaria, but I mean, Altaria should live 1 here, I'm pretty sure. There's Dragon Pulse into Altaria. Okay, so Altaria does live its 1. That's pretty nice. Now, what happens if I go Terra Dark on the Goth? I definitely live the Knockoff. Do I live a double up, though, is the question. I almost want to risk it. I almost want to, because I think it's worth it, you know? I think it's worth it, actually, to Terra my Goth here, if I can live that Knockoff. So I think I am going to go Terra Dark. I'm going to go Terra Dark, Dark Pulse into the Raging Bolt to hopefully get a flinch. And then I'm just going to protect the Altaria. This is a big risk, because if they double Goth, then they got me. But I feel like they feel like the Rillaboom should knock out with Knockoff here. And then they're probably feeling pretty good about knocking out that Altaria as well. So let's see what they go for here. I didn't show them Protect on Altaria, so I'm hoping they don't think I have it. There's also a Dark Pulse flinch chance into the Raging Bolt, which would be sick. So here's Dark Pulse. Oh, just flinch the Bolt. That would be sick. Yep, that's actually pretty good damage. Shout out to Goth. Alright, so Knockoff is gonna do nothing. Now show me an attack into Altaria. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. So now we get to just protect on Goth. We'll sacrifice the Goth for Raging Bolt and Rillaboom, and we can swap in Incineroar here. I think it's worth swapping in the Incin to hold on to the Altaria, right? Yeah, that feels really good here. That feels really good. Let's protect Goth. Let's swap Altaria into Incin. Yeah, let's swap Altaria into Incin here. Because I'll take a Dragon Energy, but, like, it's fine. It should be fine here. Because then I'll have 3 Pokemon. I can pivot the Incineroar in and out. Maybe it's arguable that I should have just saved it, but I think having Helping Hand on the Altaria will be pretty good for my Ghost Rider. Because we want the Astral Barrages to do as much damage as we can, especially because even though I'm like kind of doing well here, my opponent still hasn't Terrored, right? So my opponent probably feels pretty good about that. So here comes the Incin. We get off an Intimidate down into the Rillaboom for what it's worth. Here's the Protect. Yep. And now what do they go for here? Grassy Glide into the Protect. Yep, that's totally cool. I could have considered a double swap as well. Dragon Pulse into Incin. Hopefully this doesn't do too much. It did a good amount, but Incin does heal up with grassy terrain, which is cool. There's a world where I save Goth instead of Altaria, and maybe I should have, right? Now that I'm thinking about it, should I have saved Goth instead of Altaria? I mean, Goth would have been really bad into the Incin in the back, so I think Altaria is a little bit better in that scenario. But there's definitely an argument to be made that I should have been saving the Goth, right? For like double fake out pressure, which is really cool. But overall, this is still really good for me. I'm really happy with the Perish Trap here. We're gonna go ahead and bring out the Calyrex. Let's just bring out the offense. Let's let them know what they're dealing with here. And let's see what my opponent goes for. I'm waiting to see what you have, and I'm waiting. Boom, boom, boom. Boo doo doo boo boo. So Lando plus Ogerpon. Oh, sick. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. So who do we fake out then? Because both slots are threatening big damage into Incineroar here. I think I go for... Do I Nasty Plot this turn? I think I'm supposed to Nasty Plot. Right, because they're gonna protect because of Fake Out. And last turn a Tailwind, right? So we go Nasty Plot, and then we Fake Out the... Lando. Yeah. So this could be a huge mistake. Oof. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have went for Nasty Plot, huh? No, I think Nasty Plot's correct. Because I want to be able to one-shot this Lando, right? But now he can protect. Who did you... This is tough. Okay, he's getting rid of Incin. Okay. Okay, I think this is fine. Because I still have my Sash, right? So I think this is totally fine. Because I think we bring in the Altaria... My Tailwind peters out, but now I just bring in the Altaria and I click Helping Hand, right? Oh, I don't have Helping Hand on Altaria, lol. Okay. But, I mean, I don't... Yeah, I'm just gonna Astral Barrage and then go for Tailwind here. And then I can go for like a Moonblast if anybody lives. Alright, so big Astral Barrage. This should knock out the Lando at the very least. Yeah, okay, perfect. Alright, so we're not in trouble. we're not in trouble. Moonblast is gonna pick up here. We do win. It got a little bit spooky there. It got a little spooks. A little spooky. But I'm pretty sure Nasty Plot was the play. So even if this guy crits, it doesn't matter. Yep, because we have Focus Sash. That's totally fine. Totally fine. He doesn't have access to any priority moves except for Quick Attack, I think. But I'm a Ghost type, so we're not worried about that. So now we just go ahead, spam Astral Barrage, and then we go for Moonblast here. Which is going to double pick up here. Alright, so that was a well-played game. Pretty scary. My opponent played, like, decently well, but I think I was just able to position the horse, and the horse is broken. So, GG's to my opponent. Yeah. Alrighty, gamers, I hope you guys enjoyed. Those are some really good matchups. We won with Perish Song. We won with Cali. Amoonguss did its thing. Really fun game. Sorry, I'm glad that I was able to show you guys this. Once again, 10 comments and I will drop the PokePaste down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Yeah.